actually ran to the lead. Excess Knowledge is there as well, and Kiwi is getting into a place just behind the leading bunch of horses. Who Shot the Barman's gone right back, and so too is Beautiful Romance. And as they settle into stride, there's about 7 or 8 right across the track here. Big Orange close to the inside, headed by Excess Knowledge and Karen Morotic. Out deeper is a Sign, and the light blue cap has moved up now into 4th placing. So down to the judge, Excess Knowledge on the outside, narrowly from Karen Morotic, a Sign, and then Big Orange. Wicklow Brave tramped out wide, followed by Grey Lion just in behind them with Rosa Virginia and Kiwi 3 wide turning out of the straight. Jamaica about 4 pairs back on the inside from our Ivanhoe. Then came Secret Number, followed by Gallant midfield on the inside. Hartnell's next on the outside of Oceanographer. About a length and a half away, Heartbreak City, and then came Exospheric. They're trailed by Almandin a long way back in the field. Then came Bondi Beach from Melbourne Cup. They were being followed then by Heartbreaks. Back towards the end is Beautiful Romance. Grand Marshal is back amongst the tail enders as well. Heartbreak City a long way from them as they go out towards the 1700 metres, and then Pentathlon. He's back towards the end of the field, and Who Shot the Barman was last, with Sir John Hawkwood 3rd from last. As they made their way by the 1600 metres, Excess Knowledge leading narrowly. On the outside, Secret Number keeping him honest. They're a length and a half clear. Karen Morotic getting a lovely run on the inside of Wicklow Brave, just shading him now. They were 2 lengths clear from a Sign, and then came Big Orange, a length and a half to Grey Lion and Kiwi together. 1.5 to Hartnell. He'd be about 7 or 8 lengths away from the leader. Jamaica's next on the rails when they go around the back of the course now. They were being followed at the 1200 metre mark then by, on the outside, is our Ivanhoe. A length further back in the field is Gallant, and then came Heartbreak City, followed by Oceanographer. Rosa Virginia's up about 7th or 8th outside of Jamaica. Well back in the field then came Exospheric down on the inside, followed by back behind them is Almandin as they run to the home turn in a fiercely run race. Next is Melbourne Cup and Grand Marshal. Well back is Bondi Beach and Pentathlon. Beautiful Romance. Then Sir John Hawkwood, and at the end of the field is Who Shot the Barman. Coming around the turn of the Melbourne Cup now, and it's a Secret Number leading narrowly from Excess Knowledge. Wicklow Brave is under pressure when they turn in. It's been a relentless run, Cup. Who's going to be the last man standing? Hartnell and Jamaica peel to the outside. Here comes Heartbreak City letting down with a beautiful run too. Up the middle of the course, and Almandin joins in. Heartbreak City and Almandin race up to Hartnell. They look for 3 from Melbourne Cup. It's Heartbreak City, Almandin on the outside. They've paired down to find it out. Heartbreak City the inside and Almandin on the outside. Almandin and Heartbreak City. What a finish to the Melbourne Cup. Almandin putting his nose in front of Heartbreak City. They hit the line. Almandin won it by a very narrow margin from Heartbreak City. 5 lengths away was Hartnell 3rd. Kiwi next over, followed by Who Shot the Barman. Beautiful Romance has made ground from Melbourne Cup. Exospheric, and then came back behind those was Big Orange. They're followed further back by Oceanographer, didn't come into it, nor did Bondi Beach. Pentathlon, Grey Lion, and behind them Excess Knowledge, followed by Jamaica, didn't run it out. Sir John Hawkwood towards the end of the field. So too is a Sign and Gallant. Wicklow Brave back towards the tail, and a couple more. Karen Morotic just walked over the line, and so was Rosa Virginia.
Oh, what a magnificent battle between 2 great staying horses and 2 wonderful jockeys, Joe Moreira and Kieran McAvoy. And Kieran McAvoy has won his 2nd Melbourne Cup 16 years apart. No jockey has ever done that. No jockey's had such a space between their 1st and 2nd ever. He's done that. Lloyd Williams gets a 5th Melbourne Cup. And it's going to use Sammy Harlan with Kieran McAvoy, who's had the most colossal spring, and he wins the Cup for the 2nd time, 16 years after he won the 1st.
Kieran McAvoy, Almandin, this horse, he got into the great form the last couple of runs. His confidence is sky high, and he's just come here and been too good.
He travelled like a lot. Hopefully played around there, mate. Geez, he travelled well. He speaks his mate. Oh, how lucky am I, mate? It's just the elation. The elation's unreal, mate. He's been well prepared by Lloyd, and look, he won in October there and got into the race, and he just gave him a nice little freshen up. And typical of Lloyd, he knows what to do with these staying races. Just a dream, mate. It's great to be part of it again. To win my 2nd Cup.
As you say, Lloyd Williams, he knows what it takes to win a Melbourne Cup. This is number 5 for him. And when he showed up today, we knew the team was confident.
That's right, he was here for the race, and Stephen King gave me a call this morning, and King is a good judge, and he said, look, this horse is absolutely flying. So it gave me a lot of confidence. I said to my old man yesterday, I said, look, all we need is a good run. The more I look at it, the more confident I get. And, geez, Sammy, it's just a dream come true. I'd like to thank Lloyd and Rob Hickmott for giving me the chance. I love these staying races. I love the Melbourne Cup.
You ride them so well, and Kathy and the kids are cheering on.
Yeah, Kathy's at home. Love you guys. Hope you didn't cheer too loud and the baby's popping out, but they're two older boys, Charlie and Jake. They went to school today, and they would have gained a few more mates at school. They're sitting there watching it at school there in Clovelly, so
proud of their dad. Well done, Karen.
Thanks, Sammy. Come, mate.
Well, Lloyd Williams is the winning owner, and Lloyd, I'm going to walk through the crowd with you and just start to give us some thoughts in regards to an amazing moment here as Lloyd Williams just hugging Rob Hickmott, who's been with Lloyd for such a long time and has presented him with another Melbourne Cup. Hey, Lloyd, congratulations, another Melbourne Cup. And well, you've seen all the different changes in the Melbourne Cup. Where does this one sit?
Oh, it's high on the agenda, this one. Because this horse, you know, had a tendon and he was broken down. No, it's quite emotional about this one. It's, you know, the boys at Macedon have done a fabulous job of getting this horse back.
Keep in mind, he had nearly 18 months off the scene. You had to rehabilitate him.
Yeah. No, he's, you know, we've got a great staff up there. Rob Hickmott leads that staff. Super what they've done with it. So absolutely super.
And to win a 5th Melbourne Cup, but to also do it with a big bunch of other owners and friends, does that make it a little different?
Yeah, well, you know, Nick, when we thought it had a chance, you know, after it won the Cummings, we asked the others would they like to come into it because we thought it had a real Melbourne Cup chance. So we popped them into it after it won. We thought it could win. So give them a chance to be in the Melbourne Cup.
I know you're emotional and you're very keen to lead your horse in. I won't rob you of that moment. Well done.
Thank you.
We're down here with Michael Gudinski, who's
#1
experienced some wonderful moments in racing. What about this, Michael?
It's been a long time coming. I'm just so grateful to be part of Team Williams, to see the boss here today. He wasn't bucking around. I said to him, you better come next year too. But it's just so good for a lot of us that have been hanging in with the team. And look, the horse got in there. It's a handicap race, so I don't know that much about it, but my son certainly does, and we're certainly celebrating. Good one for the boys. Plus, it's just a great thing for Victoria. This race, the Spring Carnival, Sydney can try whatever they like. You got no hope.
He's just about to come back. Enjoy the moment. Well done, Michael.
Good on you.
Good stuff, Pete, absolutely. Just incredible stuff. Just for one moment, this is your sister's husband. I mean, this is amazing, Michelle, isn't it?
Oh, it's so exciting. My sister Kathy's due at home to have a baby, their 4th baby, so hopefully she's held on because it's ready to come anytime, so she'll be so excited. What a finish.
Absolutely. I know you want to congratulate Karen, your brother-in-law, in just a moment, so the pains are still to the fore here on Melbourne Cup Day.
Oh, well, it's through marriage, but, you know, Karen is such an amazing rider, and what a great ride that was. So exciting.
Good on you, Michelle. Well done. So Karen's about to get off. So incredible. I mean, Lloyd Williams with his 5th Melbourne Cup, and for Karen, his 2nd one he won in Brew. It was his very first ride in the Melbourne Cup when he won in Brew way back in 2000. And no jockey has ever won 2 Melbourne Cups so far apart from 1st to 2nd. Billy Duncan was 14 years apart with his 2, and Jimmy Cassidy was 14 years apart with his as well. But for Karen McAvoy, this is the moment that every jockey dreams about. For Rob Hickmott, with his 2nd Melbourne Cup, to match the 2 AFL games of footy he played for Melbourne. So he's got 2 Melbourne Cups and 2 AFL games. And for Lloyd Williams, he is the only owner now in the history of the great race to have won it more than 4 times. It's an amazing day. It always is. And today, there's a whole heap of history that has unfolded. What a race. What a finish. He took Heartbreak City on all the way up the straight. I'm going to try and get in and talk to Karen. This is fun. This is fun. Sorry, owners. You must be over the moon. Incredible. I'm just... Michael, how are you? And to Lloyd, Kieran's unbelievable. I mean, 16 years apart, you gave him a beautiful ride, and you and Joe Moreira had the best battle up this long straight.
We did, yeah. Joe was very vocal, and my horse was just willing to win. He just had a dream run, and Lloyd's prepared him great. You know, he came with a plan to get him in the race through that other race, the Bart Cummings, and had a nice little 4-week break into today. So he was there for me the whole way, the horse. As soon as I pressed the button, he was away. So just a great buzz. I'm very lucky, privileged to have won a second cup, and it's great to do it in these colours for Mr. Williams and his family.
You've had the most amazing spring, to be honest, haven't you?
Have, yeah. You know, I like the staying races, and obviously been able to win a few lately. So really pleased to have able to do this today. You know, Lloyd put the faith in me with his horse, and Rob and his team done a great job.
And to create the history, I mean, no jockey's ever done it, to have won their first and then their second so far apart. It's been a long wait, mate, hasn't it?
You know, they say you get better as you get older, so I think I'm going to be in that category as well. So I'm feeling well and riding well, and you know, got a big team behind me, which I'd like to thank, obviously, my wife and family, and a good team up there in Sydney, physios, people that have helped me along the way, my manager, my family back home in Streaky Bay. Just thrilled to be able to do it for Mr. Williams and his family.
I just want to ask you about Kathy for a moment. I just spoke to Michelle a moment ago. So you're married to Michelle's sister, obviously. What is the situation at home at the moment? The next bub coming?
Yeah, the bub's next Monday. It was funny when I spoke to Lloyd the other day. He said, "So when's the baby due?" And I said, "Don't worry, I'm going to be there on Tuesday, regardless of what the situation is." And Kathy was aware of that. But just great to be able to get it done, and you know, love to my wife and kids. They'll be thrilled.
Incredible. I mean, the first owner ever to win it on 5 occasions. Pete, over to you with Joe Moreira.
Joe, what a stirring, enthralling battle that was up the famous Flemington Straight.
Yeah, it was tough. Unfortunately, I didn't finish the line first, but as I said just now, he didn't break my heart. He tries 120% of himself, and obviously I'm very proud of the horse, which if you look at him, you wouldn't think that he's that good, but when he goes out there and show off what he's capable to, we all very surprised. So I was blessed to be on top of him. Unfortunately, I couldn't win on him today, but I'm going home obviously not disappointed or upset.
Just in closing, when did you think Almandin got your measure? Was it only in the last few strides?
Look, from the 350 towards the last 100, I could feel like I had full horse to fight, and then the last 50 meters, I knew my horse got a little bit weak, started getting tired.